Hello everyone watching this. Today I just decided I'd want to show off my Pokemon card deck that I've been using recently, and it's been doing oddly well. My Mewtwo EX deck. It's very rogue. I have done 5 real life tournaments with it so far, just my locals, and that's 20 games, and it's only lost 3. It's topped 2 of those tournaments, so that's 17-3 is its win-loss ratio. And I've also it's been doing pretty good on the ladder online. I play ranked and I beat the battle pass with it. So I would say, come to think of it, I don't know anyone else who has more experience with this deck than me. I've never seen every game I've ever played with this deck, no one else has ever used it. I've never seen anyone else use this deck. I've seen, of course, there's other lists online and stuff, but yeah, all the games online and all the games at the card shop, and no one else has used this. It's like weird, I don't know. And I think I get really lucky with it too. Like they're playing good stuff against me, so it's not like they're throwing. But yeah, anyway, for the Pokemon, there's 3 Mewtwo EX. Self-explanatory. And then we partner it with the Xatu. Sorry, though the Mewtwo has Shadow Rider VMAX's attack, 10 plus 30 for every Psychic you have on the field, and Xatu has Shadow Rider's ability, which attaches a Psychic from hand and draw 2 cards. So you want to get out like at least 2 Xatu, but ideally you want 3 out. 4 is little, you don't need 4, but we run 4 in case they're prized, of course, and then 4 not 2 to go with them. And then for the one-ofs, we have a Mimikyu, which is really good. This deck can set up slow, so I sit behind the Mimikyu a lot, and I soften them up with Ghost Eye, and 70 is honestly a really good number. Mewtwo himself, if there's only 2 energies out, he hits for 70, and being electric, he's super effective to Squawkabilly, Greninja, Lumineon. It's a lot of stuff. And then Mimikyu hits for 70, so he can pick off little guys. 1 Deoxys. This card is very good. For 3 energy, it does 120, and then it disperses the energy to your other Pokemon, so when they revenge kill it, you're not actually losing any damage on your Mewtwo. And he also has Psy Punch, which is 1 energy for 30, which is really good right now, I think, because of Roaring Moon. You know, they kill your guy, they have 30 health left, you just bring up Deoxys and kill it. Or Mimikyu. And then 1 Mew for a lot of reasons. 1, it has free retreat, so Xatu, because Xatu can only attach to the bench, so when they kill something, you promote the Mew. Then Xatu attach to the bench, retreat the Mew, kill it. So Mew is a great pivot. Also, restart. Usually only use it on maybe the first turn, just for extra draw. That's just the cherry on top. But then also genome hacking is really awesome. It makes the deck really fun, honestly, and very, you know, you can use any attack. I like to use, what's it called? I like to use Frenzied Gouging a lot, and with Bravery Charm, it can actually use it. So that's all for the Pokemon. Then for the supporters, for Iono, this deck plays Path, so like late game, you path them and then Iono them to like nothing. Or early game, it's also just a great draw supporter. It's, you know, basically as good as Research. Speaking of, we have 3 Research. This is like the perfect ratio for Iono, 3 Research. 2 Boss, just because we need Boss. Then 1 Clara. Clara is really good because like they kill a Mewtwo. Then next turn you play Clara, bring it and the energies back, put it down, use Xatu to attach the energies. Clara's great. That's all for the supporters. I feel like it's a great ratio. I would not change it. For the items, these are the search items. For Ultra Ball, for Nest Ball, for Fog Crystal. It's great, and yeah, I don't use VIP Pass, and I'm glad I don't. I don't really like that card very much, so I like a deck that doesn't need it. What you want to do is like going first. As long as you get 2 Natus out, that's a decent first turn. Even if you just get 1 Natu out, just have a Natu, and it's all right. And Like, this deck isn't that dependent on its opener, so yeah, it's another thing I like about it. It's really good late game. It's definitely a late game deck. And then we got 2 switch, just to, you know, you gotta have it sometimes. Like, and I wouldn't, it's it's a great ratio. I wouldn't change it. And you could play a rod. No, sorry, you could play a rope and a switch. But personally, rope always screws me. Like, I usually want to keep whatever they have in the active. Like, maybe that's just my playstyle. Then we have 1 energy retrieval. You know, bring your energies back so you can attach them. Really good. And then a super rod. Same reason, but you can also get Pokemon back. Yeah, those are great. Then 3 bravery charm, so that your basic Mewtwo has 280 health, and then brings Mew up to 230, so it's not quite so vulnerable, and allows it to use frenzied gouging without killing itself. Yeah, definitely 3 bravery charm. I would not change the ratio. I wouldn't go to 4. Probably wouldn't go to 2 either. Then we have 3 path. Just, it's great. This deck can abuse path. That's probably its greatest strength, because Xatu is not doesn't have a rule box. Mewtwo doesn't have an ability, and Mew's ability, like, it doesn't matter. You only use it on the first turn. It's okay if Mew can't use its ability, and by the time you put the path down, Mew's used its ability. Then 13 psychic energies. The few lists I've seen online, people generally agree that 12 is the minimum that you need to run. So I play 13 to be safe. And then the 1 reversal energy. You attach it to Xatu, and when you're behind on prizes, it counts as 3 psychic energy. So it basically says, if you're behind on prizes, you do 90 more damage, which is awesome. So, and then the only cards I would consider putting in this deck are maybe a counter catcher and maybe a Galarian Articuno. This card, I could see this being good. You can, like, snipe their barrel, but with its ability to attach 2 from hand, you usually want to keep your energies in hand. You want to attach them with Xatu so you actually get draws off of it. And, you know, I don't really see a world where I have, like, 4 energies in my hand on a regular basis. That would be bad, honestly. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my list. I think its matchups are really good right now. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions about it. I wanted to show it off before it gets power crept, or, you know, Fog and Path are gonna rotate. So I probably won't play the deck anymore when that happens, but I'll be bored of it by then anyway. So that's okay. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.